Alright, alright, alright. How we doing? Welcome, welcome everyone. Hello, hello. How we doing? Welcome on in. Yo, Polaris, how's it going? Let's just get early setup loaded. And we'll start to tweak from there. Start out with the Ferrari. See how it's feeling. So. Getting rage baited by the new track. What, that Nebel-based track or something? So if everyone's just joining, we've got some new things on the stream. I'm actually going to add might notice we've got a new camera. I should be in slightly higher quality. Hey Adam. Yeah. Got some new stuff. There we go. Bang. Bang. We're back. That's the big announcement about the setups. Do that. Does it look good, everyone? Are we in 4K? Wait until we switch scenes. Looks good? Okay, sweet. Well, big thank you to Adam, or Colt40, and Craig. Those guys helped hook me up a little bit for this stuff, so yeah, I really appreciate it. When we switch scenes, you guys will see the new pedal camera. We've got a pedal cam, we've got improved lighting. We're taking steps, man. I'm trying to do this shit properly. Right, let's actually focus up. So a full tank in the Ferrari is 104. So we need 52 liters. Set up. Start with this. Yeah, I'm a real streamer now. Yeah. I'm trying to be. We'll see. Next season's going to be... But this season's going to be really, really fucking busy. Got lots to do. Loads of data packs to work on. Coaching, races to do. But, you know. Right, is everything working? I've got caps running. I've got music on the face cam now. That's working. I've got a stream deck down here as well, where we can just boom, flip like that. And I've got the pedal cam. Now you guys can see what my feet do. See my nervous twitch as I come into the bus stop because I'm scared I'm going to crash. Hey, yeah, so yeah, we're kicking, man. We're in VIPs only. Oh, the pedal cam better be VIP or we riot. That's the next goal, Hedy. Yeah, is get the check mark, but I need 75 viewers average on like, quite a few streams, so that's tricky. Am I doing Spa 24? Abso-fucking-lutely, Polaris, yes. I'm doing Watkins, I'm doing Spa, I'm doing Road America 6, so the next, like, 6 weeks, is going to be full on. I can't say who with yet. We have an announcement coming soon about a new team. We've been working very hard behind the scenes, but there's no, I can't say anything yet. But I have a new team. What's the team called? I can't say anything. Cannot say anything. But yeah, content's going to be popping. We've got a new team, bunch of special events coming up that we're going to be doing. It's going to be exciting, man. I've been busy since the last stream. Very busy. Something actually I forgot to do is set up the bot to post the latest Vero Motion video. But if you guys haven't seen it, I did a video with Vero or Vero Motion, however you say it, where I basically spent an afternoon with one of their guys, and we built like an esports motion profile for their rigs. So yeah, that was actually really fun. Really fun. So I got a bit of content. But it's out just now, the motion video, but I'm going to make a video about motion rigs fairly soon. Opa. Yeah, loads of exciting content coming. Yeah, Jamie's Northern Irish, yeah, he's not Scottish. Yeah, everyone go watch the latest YouTube video, yep, it came out earlier today. And yeah, Shell and I are going to be very busy over the next sort of 9 to 10 days because he's got a lot of stuff he's got to do, so I've got to record like 4 videos and send them all over to him to edit within the next 9 days, so me and him are going to be very busy on the YouTube content. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff. But it's good. Busy's good. If you're busy, then you're doing something right. I've just realised I've got completely the wrong TC settings on this car. Still Ferrari and Porsche meta after the update. Still too early to say, Hydro, to be honest. So far at Watkins, the Aston is looking fairly strong. But yeah, basically the main changes after the update are like no TC, or very little TC. The car has so much more like rear end grip now, straight out the box. My opinion on the McLaren at Watkins, you will find out in hopefully about an hour's time, because that's the next pack after I do this one. I've driven the Maka once, and I didn't really like it when I drove it. So I'm going to have to try and learn the car here, which is going to be interesting. I will let you know. Opa. The target lap time is 44.0. I managed in the Aston. I did a 44.1 in the Corvette earlier today, just whilst I was making sure everything was working. Oh, got replying. Okay. Yeah, the Aston seems to be strong at Watkins. So far, like with GT3s, I don't mind the update. Not massively different, it drives very similar. Just you've got a lot more rear end grip now. And I feel like ABS is similar to before, but it kind of hits you quite a bit harder when you get into it. I don't know if it's just me.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I'm just braking way too late for T1 right now. I'm rocking the Puma Speed Cats on the boots. White boots, white gloves. Went for the Stormtrooper look. That's a bit better. Yeah, you've always got to have white gloves, always. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the pedal cams turned out. I thought the low lighting would have been a struggle, but managed to actually fix it. I think the corner light I've got kind of helps a little bit, and then the ring light that I've got, I just kind of turned that up a little bit because this new camera struggled quite a bit in the low light. So I had to turn it up to help that one, and then in turn it helped the pedal cam, so. So far setup feels a little bit pushy. I used my Zandvoort setup as a baseline for DTM. You don't know about GTPs and Watkins, right? I'm not massively knowledgeable about GTPs, I'll be honest. I'd love to help, but I'm not massively knowledgeable. I haven't driven them in like 3 or 4 years. I do want to drive them at some point this year, but yeah, probably just a timing thing. Whether I get time to try them out or not. Ferrari feels very nice over that curb. Very nice. I think all I need to do right now is try and find a bit more rotation. A lot more rotation. It was nice on entry, on the brakes, so I'm thinking I'll come down on the ABS a little bit. I feel like lower ABS seems to work quite well on these, on this update. You kind of want to run the assists very low in general. We'll try that. Reading chat in the braking zone. Probably be CADS or Ferrari. Yeah, I'm not sure about the bop and stuff. The traction you've got is just ridiculous. And that's not a complaint either. I feel like the rear ends were way too twitchy before. More so on open setup. Yeah, I can feel the front sliding through there. If you mainly drive Porsche, then you won't feel the difference. I got in the Corvette earlier, and I could not believe the amount of rear grip I had. But what am I reading in chat? This YouTube banner shit is already doing my head in. Sorry, Yesho. If you get really stuck, just get ChatGPT to do one that's better than the one that's currently there. Yeah, Craig, we probably can. Because really what I should be doing is sending higher quality videos to Yeshal now as well. 2K or 4K videos. I don't know how that works if I'm recording 1080p or streaming in 1080p. Yeshal probably knows about that. Yeah, the Porsche's got mega traction. already, so you can just run the TC like completely off on that car, and it just won't move. Rally does feel nice here though. Do another couple laps and then I'll tweak the setup. Definitely more rotation through there. These last two corners, it's right as I pick up throttle. Just pushes. Hey Perez, thanks for the follow.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Okay, yeah, sure. Back up the entry. Yeah, need more rotation. But we're only about 4/10 away. Considering the lack of turn we have, it's not bad. There's no TC life going. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I think over longer runs it's going to feel quite bad. Because like the rear is going to start going. So I think it could be quite dynamic in the terms of going to have to add TC as the run goes. Or it'll be the opposite where you can't afford to add any TC, you just have to like have insane throttle control to not die. Where is it going? Right. Yeah, we need to get the car to turn more. Work and dance is okay. I mean, no surprise that dance is okay. That guy, everything that guy does is like crazy. Right. We're on 9 wing at the moment. 8 is an option. I think we'll try that first. We'll go down to 8 wing. Driving without TC, is this ACC or something? Yeah, not a mile away now. And the car just has like ridiculous rear end grip. Have I tested the Euro NASCAR? I have not, no. I don't think I ever will. I'm not going to spend any money on that. Right, so we'll come down a bit on the rear bump rubbers. What did I say? I needed more rotation. Bias is quite far forward actually, we'll bring that down. We'll go for 8 on that. And then we'll try that with 8 wing and a small bump rubber change. And then after that, I'm probably going to look at diff. Yeah, Laguna will be in the MC Sports calendar, I'm 99% sure. I'm 99% sure it will be. I remember the first season of IMSA, me and Alejandro were leading. And then I think we pitted for our first stop, and then there was a safety car. I ended up under safety car for like 20 minutes. Or something crazy like that, because everyone was like out of position, and then people were pitting when pit lane was closed, and oh my god, it was chaos. If I could find like the old VOD from 4 years ago, I think it's probably been deleted now by Twitch, but it was fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, it's an absolute guarantee we're all gonna have to buy Laguna again to do IMSA. 2 more tracks to guess. What have we got? Like 2 confirmed already, Daniel? Right, there we go. Here's the rotation. I need to be careful I don't go too far with it, because this isn't down for esports. This is for the general public. Opa. First and last track are the same every season. I'll be honest, I don't remember what the first and last tracks are. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna chalk that up to cool tyres and hope for the best next lap. Road Atlanta and Daytona, but two of the most popular. Ah, okay, yeah. Oh wow. This car is a monster over that curve. Absolute monster. Okay, I definitely got rotation now. Wow. My bias changed, so I did go back 2%. As soon as the packs are created on ARA and VRS, Adam, they'll be available, yeah. I have also got an affiliate link now for ARA, so if you are wanting to save 10% per month on your subscription, then you can use that. I have got it set up on a timer, so it should pop up fairly soon. How long have we been live for? 21 minutes. Yeah, probably in about 10 minutes that affiliate link will show up. The 44.7 lap one, that's in line with what I was hitting in the Aston. Fatigue, yeah, IMSA, yeah. There's a couple of really questionable track choice decisions being made this season. Like Oran Park for GT Sprint Week 2 is like... that's mind-boggling, that one. And VIR's on there as well. I think I need more rake. This feels like the chassis is fighting the aerodynamics. Like the chassis wants to turn, but the aerodynamics don't. That's a good point, actually. I didn't even clock that. But they haven't put Spa on at the same time as this special event. GT Sprint should have Spa in line with the 24. That's a really stupid decision to not do that. Yeah, I don't know what goes through iRacing's head sometimes, to be honest, with the scheduling. 1 second gear? Might be. Hey, thanks for the follow. Diane TV? Can you pronounce that? Yeah, they put all the pest tracks in peak up and then just RNG'd the rest. That wasn't ideal. This is what I mean. The chassis wants to turn, but the aero doesn't. Have they updated the schedule today? I see. Now let's see what kind of time we can hit next lap. We can get to like a 44.2, then we're probably pretty close. Just a rake adjustment and we'll be there. just to get the handling a bit better. Oh, Bathurst week 3. What is this for GT Sprint? Sick. Ah, okay. Week 4 makes more sense then. Right. I've got an idea. Off in the springs. Hmm? I'll increase ride height a little bit at the back. Fix the camber and toe-ins. And then go up on the diff, because Watkins you typically want quite a lot of whatchamacallits, quite a lot of locking in the diff at this place. 87 people in here already. Welcome everyone. At least that's what's shown on my end. No, I don't have the BMW for data packs, so I've not tried it. What the fuck is going on? Whole rig almost just collapsed there. Canadian Tire in the schedule. I remember racing a pest ground at Canadian Tire. I don't really know how to describe the track. Like it's fun, but it's just really weird. I don't know. It's just one of them tracks. It's just strange. Jesus Christ. I think I've gone too far with the preload. I need oh, Magna Curve. Jesus Christ, that track. Now it's got 3D curbs as well, so the last chicane is a full-on landmine. I haven't tried it, but I imagine that's what it's like. Got it for regionals? Oh mate, unlucky. I look forward to watching and laughing at you all. Not making fun of you, just... I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing in sympathy. Nerd GP was way worse. I don't know if you laps at Nerd GP actually. I didn't really mind it too much. Aston Ferrari best, I think. I'm not sure yet. Not sure. Aston's definitely very good. Remains to be seen if the Ferrari's up to pace. So far, it feels nice. I'm just struggling to get the balance right. I've got no entry rotation into the carousel there whatsoever. And down into here I've got too much. Put the Mission R in Ringmeister? No fucking way. I think Dad's got to race that. What week is that? We'll see if Dad can get on the Mission R. Well, I'm in first. Behind someone else, it felt so bad. Yeah, not surprised to be fair. Like the lack of visibility, and then like, if you get the curb slightly wrong, the car's like in midair just forever. Is it, you know what it's... I think my big gripe with the P-Cup is the fact that and the old P-Cup was a bit like this, where it felt like you were on moon gravity. You know, you're not like subjected to Earth gravity. Like the front end just sort of, it lands and then it just sort of takes its time to do what it should be doing. Okay, now I've got a bit of heat in the tires, it's starting to feel a bit better. Very loose out of there though. How fucked are we, scale of 1 to 10? In what regard? It's a little bit cooked in the sense that we don't run any TC now. Or very little. Overall it drives pretty much the same as before. Got more rear grip. Not really any different to be honest. Okay. ABS feels pretty much the same.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I do feel like if you get really hard into it, it's worse than before. Thanks for the follow. I feel like anytime I get into the ABS too hard, it becomes an instant four-wheel slide or the back end comes round. I never just get understeer with the ABS. The whole balance of the car just completely explodes. Turn, man. I don't even know how to fix that. I've got more than enough rotation through all this section, if not too much. It's just the entry of the carousel that doesn't turn. Yeah, you can just slam the throttle now, it's crazy. I've already been quite aggressive with it before as well, that's the crazy thing. I didn't pop a wheelie that time, that's good. And there we go. Getting closer. Right to the
That was
twos.
your fastest lap of the session.
Couple tens still to find, and then we're there. Just turned in too early. So the balance is weird though. Car's like a bit pushy in the carousel initially, but then everywhere else it's, I don't know, I think at high speed it's still just pushy in general. Then at the bus stop it's not pushy. It's very, the change of direction, it's like snappy. If I try lifting off earlier, it doesn't really turn any better. Much of the same. Not ideal. You see, low speed it turns nicely. It's just high speed. Out of there, traction's always just going to be shit no matter what you do. It's starting to turn through here now. but then not so much in the last corner. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like we need to go higher on the rake again, but it's already quite high. Actually, no, it's not. I'm on 8 wing. Ah, the rake's the problem. I need like another 2 mil. Another 2 mil in rear, and I think it's probably there. Can't get the nose in here. Sliding forever. Oh. It's like a 10th in that sector alone if I can just get a bit more rotation. Then we'll tighten the chassis back up a bit. To keep the low speed, like the low to medium speed stuff okay, because all of this will just become undrivable if I just leave the chassis alone. Dry was saying it's pretty much the same. Yeah, it is very similar to be honest. Just have a lot more rear grip and cold tyres are a lot nicer now as well. They're not as... the grip isn't just on off. It actually kind of makes sense. No, I got away with it. Yeah, look at the understeer. Fucking hell. Right. First things first, rear ride height. I'm gonna give that a shift click each side, and then another couple for good luck. Are you catching and controlling slides at the rear in the beginning of these mid-speed turns? How do you rotate the car so well on turn-in? So the sort of main goal really is to get the rotation. Like the car will naturally kind of rotate anyway if you have the right amount of brake pressure, so it's like not braking too hard at peak, avoiding the ABS and all that kind of stuff. What else do I want actually? Probably come down on that. Up on the friction faces as well. Try that. So yeah, you've got like the right amount of brake pressure, the car will sort of like turn in itself almost. And then it's like, I'm just sort of balancing it right on the edge of snapping so I can feel the wheel kind of go light, and then I just try and keep it in that window. I don't try and, if you try and correct, then you'll just kill the rotation or you'll just run wide. Feel like you kind of feel the rotation straight away as soon as you hit the brakes. New TC is a bit of a bust, I think. I'm not sure how iRacing have messed it up that badly to where we're driving around with TC turned off, but here we are. Oy. So we're giving it a bit more rake, but then tighten the chassis up a little bit. Hey, what's going? What's going? How's it going? That was a mix between what's good and how's it going? What's going? Yeah, fixed setups are gonna be rough. For sure. Right, I think that diff change was bad. As I pick up throttle, the balance completely shifts. Seems that you can never find a good middle ground. Yeah, iRacing have a good habit of either going too far one way, or sorry, going too far down a direction, or then in other cases not going far enough. They never really get it right. They'll either take like half a step in the right direction and then never take the full step to improve, or they just completely whiff. And with this update, they've completely whiffed. Completely whiffed. A lot of good stuff in the update, don't get me wrong, but just this TC change, they have completely whiffed. Makes no sense. And I don't get how this wasn't found out during the alpha testing process. Just spin. Yeah. Just one of those things that you just build up the confidence, right? And get used to the muscle memory and just keep experimenting. Just feeling a little bit better. Slightly better lap one. Mid 6 isn't bad. I'm not sure about the GTP stuff, Jordan, to be honest. Yeah, that Mustang setup was tested too. Well, the concerning thing with the Mustang setup is that was done by an actual employee, not just an alpha tester. But I think it's very clear, and it has been for a while, that the current alpha testers are not up to the job when it comes to actually testing like vehicle dynamics and criticising it. And then obviously you've got iRacing on the other side of the table who just don't fucking listen at all, and they're always right. You know, so you've got the best of both worlds there, really. People who can't find problems, and then people who ignore problems. And somehow they've still built a product like iRacing, which fundamentally is very good. Just that last 1% can't quite clutch up and get it. Well, they've had esports drivers do their testing before, and iRacing ignored them. The esports drivers presented the evidence, presented the data, and iRacing didn't care. And it's been trialed before and it never works. Right time, right place. Yeah, I mean, they took control of the industry at the right time, and they've been around a hell of a lot longer than anything else, really. They've had more development time. They've made more mistakes, which they've learned from, you know. But then there's some of the mistakes that they seem to never learn from, so I don't know. iRacing is just one of them companies that never fully makes sense. Jesus Christ, it's so twitchy into there. Yeah, the fix it. I was taught you some bad habits. Fuck, grip up. Fuck's sake. Yeah, the fixed setups don't really teach you the right habits. I'd imagine the Ferrari should be quicker here. Like, ABS feels pretty much the same as before. I just feel like it punishes you slightly harder when you get it badly wrong, which isn't good. And the TC is completely useless. Just turn the fucking thing off. Yeah, the business model is smart from them, yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah, you've got so much rear grip until you fucking don't. Oh, nice. Brilliant. I cannot get this fucking car in the window. Window is so small. You get speed and balance out of this fucking thing. Right, what is it? On throttle. Traction was shit. So I'm gonna go back on the diff change. Tweak the bias. High speed felt better. So I'm gonna push more in that direction. So like another couple mil on the rear. Ride height. Then fix the camber for changing the rear ride height, then fix the toe ends, and then we'll give it a spin. Thoughts on the pit updates, tires and fuel, etc. I don't think it will change anything. Not for special events anyway. Majority of the special events are replicating IMSA events, so it will all just be the same, fuel and tires at the same time, blah blah blah. Main differences will be the NEC races and things, but that's just going to create insane amounts of fuel saving. The races are probably going to be even more boring because nobody wants to lead. What? This fucking corner, man. Oh, the ABS actually shows up on the graph now in replay. That's a good change. What? Cars just started turning in when I didn't want it to. How much steering lock did I actually have? 20 degrees? Boom, gone. The thing with GT3's open setup. Steering rack is off a fucking go-kart. Cannot use any steering lock in these cars. They're so like, I don't know, they just feel so like uptight and nervous. I like cars where you can actually use the steering wheel. I cannot stand cars where you touch the steering and it just goes. Just always feels inconsistent. Did we die this time? Can't even turn the wheel. Yeah. Well, GT Sprint fuel, 50%. I've got the GT Sprint packs for Apex and VRS, but basically the same thing. Yeah, full 2-minute refuel for NEC. Gonna be long old pit stops. If I do any more of those 4-hour solo races, I'll go and take a shit during one of the pit stops. I'll have plenty of time. What's the significance to fueling tyres separate in pit stops? Well, it creates a bit of strategy. You know, you can take 2 tyres to save time in the pit stop. Or you can take none and you save, 20 to 25 seconds. Then you could be a second a lap off from not taking tyres, so you've got to kind of weigh it up. Do the math. If I save 25 seconds in the pit stop, can I be only 20 seconds slower over the course of the actual stint, in which case it's a net gain of 5 seconds. You might start seeing some people taking gambles in races to try and gain a bit of track position or gain a bit of time, whereas if you do fuel and tyres at the same time, then the fuel always takes longer than the tyres, so there's never an incentive to not take tyres. Sure, you might gain a couple seconds on the outlap from having already hot tyres, but then lap 1 after that you're like 2 to 3 tenths a lap off the entire stint, so after like a third of a stint you've lost all that advantage you just made up. Then as the stint goes it just gets worse, so it's just never a benefit to not taking tyres. Only downside to taking them is that outlap, and that's it. Yeah, he'd take a fast shit in 2 minutes easily. Especially if you've been holding it for an hour. To launch a first session shortly. Balance feels better now. I'm not sure if I'm just under driving a little bit or if the session has just lost its performance. What? This corner is horrendous. Oh my god. Save that setup as is. Launch a fresh session. Oh, you saw Ollie talking about it? Yeah. Right, let's see if we can finish this Ferrari pack out. If we can get a .1, I think I would take that. Yeah, pretty much. That one corner, I've just got I've got oversteer, entry, and exit. Everywhere else it's nicely balanced. It's the only corner on the track where it's doing it. What's on with Spotify? Don't know if all these songs are already played. Right. Fresh session, fresh delta. 441 is the target. A bit of a long run at the start. Jesus Christ, okay. Okay. The bop car for Watkins? Absolutely no idea. The Aston looks to be quick right now, yeah. So far I think the Aston is definitely the quickest round Watkins. So it got nerfed mid-season last season and now I think it's back on top again. Yeah, I don't think the Porsche will be quick. I have got the Porsche for data packs, so I doubt I'll get onto the Porsche tonight. So I'm going to do the Macca next. Then I'll need to get off to bed. I'll be on the Porsche tomorrow. Then I've got the Ford GT4 at Le Mans to do, and then that's week 1 finished. Start week 2 basically straight away. Try and get 2 weeks ahead. We can focus on Watkins 6-hour practice. Hopefully get some streams in next week. We'll start out on the Smurf as usual, get a feel for the racing, see how things are going. And if we look quick and the racing's not suicide, then we'll get the main out. Okay, the car feels quite nice. It's a little bit nervous. But if you drive it properly, it's okay. I think I might have just been overdriving a little bit in the last session. Yeah, it feels good. Is it quick though? See the logos above my head? DJW. That's who I'm making the setups for, mate. DRS and Apex Academy. I'm back. It's 2022 all over again. 447 lap 1's pretty good. Kind of in line with what I was doing in the Aston. That was shit.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, it's VRS and Apex Academy, yeah. I don't think the chat bot is working properly with the referral link. There we go. Ah. Ran a bit too wide in that second to last corner.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Don't know how I've gained time in T1 there. Come on, make it. Yes. Man. Yeah, you kind of want to run low ABS and TC either completely off or one click up from minimum. No, the Aston is not in the bin. The Aston is looking like the best car right now, Ricky. At Watkins anyway.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
That T1 is shit. Not even the car's fault either. You only use CDA for the telemetry review they have. Struggle with this. That was some matrix in another shop. Have a look at VRS. Yeah, I mean VRS and Apex are integrated, so they use like the same telemetry analysis software, which is what I use for like pro stuff and things like that. I've always used the VRS analysis tool to compare like with my teammates and stuff. So yeah, I'm quite a big fan of that. Ours are kind of falling off a little bit now. Yeah, still F1 downforce, Ricky, unfortunately. These cars are just insanely quick at high speed. And the go-kart steering rack in some of the cars is just not that enjoyable. No worries, Mugzilla, thank you. Just for stopping by. Make it. Ringmeister will start with the with the GT3s. No, I won't be doing Ringmeister. Got the Watkins 6 coming up next weekend, so we'll focus on that. I would have thought you guys would be sick of seeing me at Nordschleife by now anyway. Not yet, Craig. I'm stuck in the point twos. Do one more lap for the long run. I think the car's capable of a 0.1. I don't know if maybe it's the setup. Oh, there we go. Thanks for the follow. Right too early there. What the fuck was that? Don't skim the grass and then shoot to the second last corner. Top tip. It's consistent at least. Fast enough. Oh, thanks DJ, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad they've helped. Thanks for watching. You're in second split, can't complain. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna try something different with the setup. Use my videos to learn NERB. Oh, sick. I'm glad it helped, man. Good to know that, yeah, even me just dicking around with streams and stuff is like still helping people. That's good. Try this. I'm gonna just try stiffening the car, stiffening the springs. See what happens. Why do I have a ping on Discord? Who wants me? Oh, it's my bot letting me know that I'm live on YouTube. An hour and 20 minutes after Twitch. Sweet. Thanks, Me6. That's awesome. This pack is taking fucking ages. You're not joking, Craig. It's a full-time part-timer. Oh, I forgot to save the setup before I made all those fucking changes. Hello. Hey, Luca, how's it going? How's life at EMM? Yeah, doing good, man. Doing good. Deep in the data pack gulag, as they say, but yeah, doing good. Yeah. Bit of a wake-up call for you, right? It's pretty common, don't worry. I remember when I first joined the main team at Apex, I couldn't believe how quick those guys were going. Whee. When she fucking turns and throttle. I really hope this actually is just the key to it, just stiffening the car up a little bit. I've just missed the corner completely. Nice. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll be in the 6 hour, yeah. I've found a new team. So announcement on that soon. Oh my, they're gonna fucking fire me if you keep watching this. Don't know when we're actually going to announce the team stuff, but we'll figure it out before Watkins. This feels, I feel like this feels better. What I'm feeling through the wheel. If it translates to lap time as well. Yeah, that doesn't help things. For some reason in the Ferrari, I keep braking too late for T1. In the other cars, it wasn't a problem. I have one more change in mind and it's going back up on the wing. Are you prepping for Watkins 6 with Luca? Very nice. Yeah, Luca's quick. Very quick. Best way to get better though, you need to get your arse kicked. I've always said it. Best way to get better is just to get your arse absolutely handed to you every single day in practice, and then you typically get your shit together pretty quickly. Some people it breaks them, but for others it's like unlimited motivation, you know? If I'm like missing time to my teammates, I legitimately always sleep over it. Cannot take it. Yeah, the setup stuff is huge as well. Jesus Christ, I got lucky there. I don't think the Ferrari will be OP. I can't get a fucking lap time out of this shitbox. Pissing me off. Absolutely pissing me off. Right. I'm just gonna go back to what I had and roll with that. Right, so all we need to do now is quickly make the, just bear with us very briefly. I need to make safe setup very quickly. What do you mean? It'll be tested, I think 6 of the 10 GT3. What am I doing? Right, and what's the fuel? Uh, do, do, bear with us very briefly, guys. We'll have a screen back in a minute instead of looking at my ugly mug. Uh, Save. Oh, wait, what am I doing? What's the fuel tank in the Ferrari again? 104. Yeah, so 52 liters. Very good remix. And save. And then I name it VRS. No, it's not. This is ARA. (296) GT 4 Watkins. Right, let's launch in the Maca. Need to update it. Fantastic. Let's make sure my data actually went up on Academy. That's not a good sign. Oh no, it's there. Nice. Okay, we're good. Right, test drive McLaren. I've never driven this car outside of once at Sebring. I have not driven the Ferrari with a full tank. Not yet. Right, let's load the setup. I just thought, actually, I think I've named the setup wrong. I've named it VRS instead of ARA. Doesn't really matter. (26) S3. Right. Yeah, finally in the Maca. Right. Ah, getting itchy nose. Got a bit of fluff stuck up it from my glove. Ugh. Right, let's hope this is a quick one. (43.9) on 40C track today. Okay. What the fuck? Hey, Josh's Corner, thanks for the raid. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome on in, everyone. And thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. How about yourself? Yeah, very much appreciated. There's the ABS limit in the car. quite nice. Ah, very good. No practice. Was it the BP layer or the Nordschleifer? Glen. Good layout. Thank you for the follow as well. Is it Maca Golden Era? That's the question. Hydra, thanks for the follow as well. Dude, this thing feels fucking mint. What the fuck? Yeah, no worries. But thanks again for the raid, I appreciate it. For the rest of your night. Assuming that corner's third. Oh. .45.1 first ever lap. What the fuck? Okay. I'm a big fan of this thing so far. It was nice. Through here, it's just mint. Already, like, this is the nicest handling car driven around here. The Corvette was very nice as well. It was just a bit iffy over the bus stop. I didn't really like the curves, but this is like, yeah. Not setting any world record laps in it yet, but Weesht.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, this did not handle how I expected it to. Yeah, it feels really nice. Oh Jesus. Like over all the curbs it's just settling instantly, and then the high speed rotation off throttle was really nice. A bit pushy on throttle. Traction is mental. Yeah, I can see why, Adam. I can definitely see why. It's very stable. Just not when you clip the grass. Setup you're running currently feels numb mid-corner. Let me see. Make some tweaks. I've already got some ideas even after that a little bit. Nothing major. I just don't get how it's so stable. Like it's stable but not understeery. Like the perfect balance. Why can't every car feel like this? Right, it's just out of that corner where the rear end gets a little bit arsey, but right, let's see what the tweaks have done. Yeah, I normally run it in third, I just put it in second because I'm on the out lap and I've got cool tyres.
You've got damage on the left side.
Alright. I'm definitely not God. God wouldn't do that. Might be a little bit more patient. There we go. God tier. Oh, we'll see after Watkins 6. We can bag a result at Watkins and I'll accept it. think all these are third. I don't know where to shift in this car. If it's the one where you kind of rev it right out, or shift on the blues, or short shift. Or if it's one of those cars that just doesn't give a shit when you shift. Some cars that are like super sensitive, like the Aston can be quite sensitive, especially if you like over rev it. And there's some cars where it doesn't matter where you fucking shift, it just does the same thing. A bit like the Merc. The Merc, you can rev it or short shift it and it just doesn't make any fucking difference. If we do a 44.7 lap 1, that's normally pretty decent. Not if I break that early. What am I doing? Starting to get a hint of understeer at high speed, but I don't know if it's me just overdriving it. Hey, how's it going? Easy. Manual says shift on blue and red. That probably means you shift on just blue then. Never trust the manual. No offense if your name is actually Manuel. Okay, I'm just braking way too early for that. How do I like the new TC? I don't know, I don't fucking run any. Don't know how it feels because I'm never in it.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
That tells you pretty much everything you need to know. The TC is fucking pork. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I'm making setups right now. Working on VRS and Apex Racing Academy. Data packs for week 1. Yeah, fixed is going to be brutal. not sure how much they use IRL, to be honest. Would not have the slightest clue. I could text Adam Smalley and ask him. Get him to send me a real life Maka GT3 setup. Don't clip that grass again, you fucking idiot.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, I mean, I do believe that they run it very low. The GT3 cars do look fairly stable in real life, but it should not be off. Yeah, I'll have like a baseline that will start from, yeah. Be it another track or like a similar track. They've just lost 2/10 in this lap. Cool. Oh my god, it has oversteer. The back end is alive. Finally. That's probably fourth. I don't know why I keep downshifting to third. That's better. I wouldn't say there's any improvements. No, I mean, on cold tires, the car feels the car's a lot more grip on cold tires. You're not any faster on cold tires than we were pre-patch, but general like grip and balance is just way nicer. You don't just have this like random moment mid-corner where the grip just turns off and you can't catch it. So that's nice. ABS feels pretty much the same as before. I can't really feel much major difference. And TC just doesn't do anything. It just slows you down massively. Everyone's just turning it off or running it on the absolute minimum setting. On cold tires, yeah, they definitely have. The drivability is way better. But once they're up to temperature, I haven't felt anything majorly different. Yeah, fourth gear was much better. Alright, we're into point twos. Progress.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
No, definitely not. Easy. Not a chance. I'm not sure what car's best on Watkins right now, like, for definite. The Aston is quick. The Maka so far seems to be promising as well. So far looks like it's between those two. For me, the Corvette wasn't bad. I haven't tested ABS off. I feel like I already know what the result will be. And it'll be a monumental lockup followed by a wall, or you just spin on entry. We can try it for a lap once I've gotten a few more laps under my belt. Oh, what is that? I've just completely missed the turn in there. What am I doing? Let's skim the grass. Ow. Right. The missing time is probably me. I mean, I've done what? 9 laps in the car, and I'm already there. Mac is probably on crack. I might not necessarily get everything out of it this week, but it definitely has performance. And something interesting is that the tire temps are cooler than a lot of the other cars. Yeah, the tire temps are significantly cooler on the Maca, and they're better balanced as well. In the Corvette, I was getting to like 105 on the left front. This thing's only at 100. Ferrari was the same, I think. It's like 104 or something like that, 103. This thing does seem to be a bit of a tire whisperer. And the fuel looks decent. I've been driving the TC on 1. Just because I'm making data packs, I'm not going to publish a data pack with absolutely no traction control turned on. I don't feel like that's good practice to do that. Because I've got to kind of think of everyone else who's got to drive it, not just myself. Best overall, I mean, I really don't know. The patch came out yesterday, so there's no way to know what car is best overall right now. We haven't got enough data. I think it might be in the Maca a bit more this season. If this is anything to go by. For my... what do you mean, but for myself? For myself, I haven't tested Zero properly because the only driving I've done has been for data packs. So... it's probably not good practice for me, as I say, to put Zero TC on a setup for everyone. For Watkins 6, I'll definitely be testing Zero TC, seeing what happens. But for sure, it'll either be off completely or it'll be 1 or 2 clicks up from minimum. Anything past that is completely pointless. Just slows you down. Yeah, if you want to get something that's right, like just put it on 1. Can't really go wrong, like 1 or 2 clicks off minimum. As I say, off probably works. It's just tricky to drive in some scenarios. Anything higher than 2 clicks off minimum is just pointless. It doesn't help you at all. Does more damage than good. Probably overheats the tyre as well. Known iRacing and how the assists interact with tyres. keep missing the turn in for the second last corner, I don't know why. Oh! Yeah, for sure. Just run it one off minimum right now. It'll be fine. The difference is going to be hundreds to a tenth a lap at most from having it off completely. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Is the Macca normally quite weak on cold tyres, or am I just not pushing hard enough? Poppy.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Eeh. Yeah, Matthew, there's quite a lot, yep. GT3s have got a slight update to the tyres. Cold tyres feel a lot more approachable now. ABS has been tweaked, but feels the fucking same. And TC, there's very little point in running TC at this point now. Whatever they've done, they've just made it way too powerful. But apart from the GT3s, for the most part, drive identical to last season. Okay, we trimmed that section. Fuck that section. I'm trying to get a feel for it now. I've not driven the M2 and I don't intend on it. It's not a car for me, that. Still have the same old problem though. Fire is absolutely dead. No, not the Porsche Cup. The Porsche Cup hasn't changed in that regard. Only GT3 I'm talking about. And the Porsche GT3, yeah, you can run it, the TC completely off. The P Cup hasn't changed in the same way the GT3s have. Okay, I'm starting to get a feel for this section now, actually, kind of consistently. Right, I'm just overdriving at this point. We will launch a first session. Launch a fresh session very quickly. Alright, Matthias, catch you in a bit. I want to get to bed. Let's hope we hit a good lap fairly quickly. It's not too bad if we can get the Macca done here. That'll be 4 packs we've done today. Which is not terrible. Yo Marcus, how's it going? I have not, no. I've heard that it's a bit scuffed so far. But we'll probably have a look into it for Watkins 6 hour, give it a proper stress test, see what it's like. I'll probably know more in a couple of weeks whether it's worth using or not. For now I'm just going to stick with caps though. I know it works. Yeah, from the people I've spoke to who've tested it, they said it's not very precise. Maybe they had it set up wrong, I don't know. It's probably not a million miles out. Again, I haven't tested it for myself, so I can't say for certain. So for caps, you just you subscribe to the guy's Twitch channel once, and then you have access forever. So if you've got Amazon Prime, just use your Prime sub, so it's free, and then you have access forever. You just need to do it for 1 month, and then you have it forever. You don't need to like keep paying for it. But if you've got Amazon Prime, just use your Prime sub on Kutu's Twitch, and then you're set. Yeah, TC off, yeah. Or 1 or 2 clicks up from off. Yeah, as soon as the TC engages it, it acts a bit like a handbrake. Yeah. That is the new meta. The meta this season will be everyone in the Macca with TC off. That's my prediction. Yeah, I prefer caps personally. The Stream Deck is so fucking handy for just being able to just click over to the Spotify folder, change the song, and then flick back to the OBS folder. So good. I have no idea, Nico. I haven't seen any data from a BMW yet around here. This is the update, so and I doubt it. I don't think the BM's ever really been that good here. We're looking at Macca, Aston, Ferrari. That's my guess. Jesus, that was tragic.
That was your boss's lack of precision.
Hey Craig. How's work treating you? Oh yeah.
That was your boss's
Oh,
lack of precision.
You'll be home now by now, yeah, of course. I'm not paying attention. I was a 44-1. Oh, sick. Let's go. For now, max, I think. So yeah. Seems like it's a pretty universal thing right now, where it's working quite well in every car that I've seen so far, anyway. Uncle? I ain't that fucking old. Close to a 0.
That was your boss's lack of precision.
Yeah, I had someone asking about the fuel calc earlier, Craig. From my understanding, it's not quite there yet. Yeah. If you can't trust a fuel calculator, that's never a good sign. Come on, stick. Yes. Okay. Nice one, Kev, you stupid fuck. It just does not turn through here. Jesus fucking Christ. No one moves the steering wheel like you. Am I doing something wrong or something? Nobody else turning it? Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. And point zeros in sector 1 now, that's good. Oh, there we are, boys. That's a bit wide. No! Fuck. And then the tires exploded. This fucking game. This tires is fucking dead. Fuck you, iRacing. Tire model is shit. Maka. That's awesome. Though, thank you, Humbry. I appreciate that. Feel like I'm a little bit twitchy on the old steering because I just don't trust these cars. Hey Jordan, thanks for the follow. Think you cooked on the banner? Alright, send it on Discord real quick. We'll show it on stream. Yeah? We'll get the opinions. We'll do like a little breather before I go back out on track. Let's see what you've cooked. Ooh. What do we think, chat? I like it. Only problem is the only problem is like the best pictures of me driving are from EWC that Marcus took, and I'm in a fucking VP top. I'm not with them anymore. That's the only downside. I could get some shots at Apex, yeah, shall next time I go. Can we use AI to swap? Yeah, I like it, man. I don't mind rocking with it, like it's like with the VP top and stuff. I don't mind. Yeah, it does fit the colors, yeah. Apart from the big X Turbo logo right, right on the sleeve. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. Yeah, sure, yeah. At the end of the day, right? Like, It's a part of my history, so you see when dad is on. I sent Yeshal a picture of my dad. Will that work for Twitch or are the different resolutions? Yeah, I like it as well. Good job, Yeshal. That is very, very tidy. Thank you very much. Fire that on after the stream. Bro has cooked. We're cooking, man. Every day we're just ticking boxes and getting things done, man. I like it. We're on our 4th data pack of the day. Good progress. We've got a new team sorted. All the operations are coming together for Watkins 6. Got a YouTube video out. We're live streaming. I got paid my debts by a former team. Been a good week so far, I'd say. All I need to do now is fill my calendar up with a few extra coaching clients and we're good to go. That'll be the perfect week. Track conditions? Yeah, I'll show them in once I've done driving Francisco, I can send you them. It's going to be the VRS conditions. So I did the sample this morning just to try and get ahead rather than sitting waiting for VRS to do it because they've got a bunch of other samples that they're all trying to do at the same time. What do you mean, Yasho? The new video should bring in clients? What, you think I'll get coaching clients from that today's video? I mean, don't get it, I'd be sick if it did, but I mean, you never know. Coaching clients kind of come from everywhere and anywhere, to be honest. Johan might book a session. I doubt that. For LMU. Fuck that game, man. Yeah, I don't think the fuel calculator works properly yet in iRacing. It's 7TV emotes. Ah. Yeah, I've had a few people ask about them. Oh no, thanks Baptiste, but yeah, I'm all good. I worked for Apex for like 4 years or something before, so yeah, I still remember everything. Thank you though. Yeah, yeah. I've been doing data packs longer than Jerome Fisher's been on this earth. Bus stop is fixed. Define fixed. You have socks older than Jerome, yeah. I'm just gonna make that like a running joke now. Whether Jerome's here or not. Oh yeah, they fixed that ages ago, Marcus. They fixed that last season. Been like that for a while. Bam! What a T1. When this is the run we get a 0. And then I can finally go to bed. My god, I need it. You're new to the game. Yeah, but how new? You're not that new. Oh, fucking messed that up. Well done. Four years. That's a poor excuse then. Ah, for fuck's sake. That's not going to plan at all. Ah. New opinions of the new stuff. ABS feels pretty much the same as before. DC is completely useless now. No point in running it. That sector 1 last lap was on crack. Having TC off isn't realistic, but having it pretty low is. Like in real life they don't have very much TC at all, from what I understand. I've overdriven the entry. Woo! Let's go.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Aka Gold Nero confirmed. Oh, this thing just gets better as you go. I think it's absolutely on crack. Yeah, the fuel calculator doesn't work. Holy fuck. If we actually finish this lap out, it's going to be absolutely unreal. I could have thought I bottled it there. Rip, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck you, iRacing, and your shitty fucking tire model. Fucking bullshit. One more run. That was an easy 43.9 that we've just lost there. I was just a bit too early on power. Alright, Izzy. Thanks for dropping by, man. Have a good night. Oh, shit. I think I've got a feel for the brakes now. I think that's where that lap time was coming from. It's like finding the stopping power whilst not pressing it too hard. Keeping the tyre like a little bit cooler and then still just rolling the speed through the corner. Do what we can do. See if we can recreate it or not. I think it's very hard to decide between the Macca and the Aston here. Lap time wise, for me it's basically identical. Both laps that I've done so far, like for the Macca and the Aston, I've got time in it. Like the Opti is very similar across both. The Mustang will be strong again. Interesting. I haven't seen anyone actually talk about the Mustang yet. Everyone's been more focused on the other cars. Yeah, like when the pressures come up, yeah, it's quite easy for it to just snap on you. I'm reading chat, not looking where I'm going. I'm finally going to buy some real pedals. My recommendation would probably be VRS. I've always used those pedals for like the last, how long? 4 years. You see them on the pedal cam actually. Yeah, they never failed me. Thanks for the follow, Alex Lucas. How's it going, man? I'm very good caps lock. Why are we shouting? It's probably just the feel of them, to be honest. Like the VRS pedals. The brake just feels really nice. It's like the design of the design of the pedals is really good. And they're, yeah, insanely reliable. I've never had a failure with them. Thanks for the follow. Buy the Euro NASCAR and Zolder on Smurf. Opa. Yeah, it wasn't a fluke stint, it was I've legitimately just figured out how to drive this car now. Oofed. Target 43.7, you're joking, right? I'm not hitting a 43.7. Fuck that corner, man. That'll do.
That was your
Oh,
fastest
that's
lap of the
fucking
session.
toxic, man. That's so toxic. Uncle, what's meta? PC off, drive Maca, be happy. There we go. Pull it back on the exit. There we are. Get in.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Let's go. For tonight, I've got 2 more packs to finish week 1, and then I'm on to week 2 as soon as that's finished. So I've got Porsche GT3 here tomorrow, and after that I've got Mustang GT4 at Le Mans, and then on to week 2, and then straight into Watkins 6-hour prep. Oh man, what a run. Do I know when P3 sets will be done? No idea. Like LMP3 setups for ARA? If that's the question, I have no idea. I don't speak to the coach, so. Well, to be fair, the coach could have done it. See, Baptiste. The coach could have finished it. We're waiting, like on our side, we're waiting for the packs to actually be available. To like post to. Quarantine been slacking. That's a rip. I wouldn't go that far. I don't think it's ACC era. I don't think it's quite gone that far. Yeah, the bus stop's okay. I really don't mind it, to be honest. Pretty happy with this lap, to be honest. Yeah, Watkins will be stacked. Lost a bit in this corner, I think. Overslowed. Hey, thanks for the follow. Look at that little bit of ABS right at the peak of braking, and the car just, see the front end just got lazy. I've seen people say that the ABS feels the same or is a bit more forgiving. I feel like it's less forgiving. I feel like as soon as you touch it, that's it. Two scratch. Yeah. Yeah. Right, let me just save that setup. And we'll make the other setups quickly. Fuel usage 3.9, 9.9, like 11, 12 just to be safe. We want customers running out of fuel. $16C must be chilly. I wish. I'm sweating. Girlfriend's probably frozen, but it gets hot in here. Like when she's in here as well on the other PC. We've got 6 screens in here, 2 PCs, lights for my stream, so that actually ends up being quite hot. Right, let me quick wet setup. Do you by any chance know how the TC changed? Are there now different maps? The motor mapping where everything. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. All I know is that TC bad. Very bad. So yeah, just avoid it at all costs, basically. What's a full tank in the Maca again? 110. Want 55 in for the race setup. Did the replay, I can now leave. So for anyone who's wanting the DRS conditions before they're actually published, this is them. I made them this morning. So if you want to test for GT Sprint, this is the weather. If you want to test for IMSA, it is, bear with me. This is the IMSA conditions. Taking power away when most cars can still put it down without spinning. Yeah, exactly, calm man, yeah. Yep. Yeah, the TC is just way too powerful. Yeah, these are the IMSA conditions. So if you want to test that, then yeah, fire away. Just let everyone run out of fuel. I'd lose my job very quickly if I did. Drive the Merc GT3 in some maps, even engage on the straight. Yeah, yeah. 50% common. Same as this one. All the VRS packs are always 50%. Or humidity. It was. Haha. Haha. If I'm not saying it, you can fucking read it. Nice try. Get Gabriel the fuck out here. Banned. How do you assume the humidity and wind speed? It's just through doing sampling. You just got to sample to see all the different values and then take the average. Same for everything. You take the average of the air temp is already decided, so you just take the air temp that's on the schedule PDF, and then you just post sessions over and over and over and over again, and just take averages of everything. Falcon temps, they've already been done, I think. Hang on. What series is it you want? What's the Falcon? Is that the sports car one? No, that's not Le Mans, is it? I don't think Falcon has been done, actually. I have... Oh, it is Le Mans. Okay, in that case it's done. Go. Oi, oi, what the fuck, bro? That is your Le Mans weather sample. All good, all good. Only other ones I have, I've got the Falcon one, GT Sprint, IMSA, TCR Challenge, and GTE Sprint. But I figured those last two nobody's actually interested in. Saw some guys been able to reset the car to a specific point, like they set a point before a corner and port back. No, so that's the active reset. So if you go into your settings, and then I think it's in keybinds, you will see the active reset point. So if you want to like learn a specific section of track, then you can put the active reset just on like straight before it. Then you can drive through that section, get your sector time for that sector, then reset. That's in by default, yeah. Just go when you load into the sim, go into your settings and it's in keybinds somewhere, I think. You set up an active reset and then you can just push that button as many times as you want. You'll always have like the same tire temps and all that kind of stuff. Same tire pressures. I think it does have an effect on like certain aspects of the tire. So we're not allowed to use it in data packs. But yeah, it's quite a good feature. Quite a good feature. Right. That is my work for the day done. Overall, very happy with how that went. YouTube videos ticking along quite nicely. If you guys haven't seen it already, feel free to go and check it out on my YouTube page. It's not a groundbreaking video, but it's content. Picked up a little bit when it first went out. Who's using UI light mode? I think it was Yannick Lapchin who done the sample for Falcon. Yeah. It is really helpful for like just learning a specific section. Right. Who is live that we can rate? Oh, the iRacing category is actually quite stacked at the minute, to be fair. Do I have a link for that? Oh, what, the YouTube video? I can do. That's what you mean. Yeah. There you go. That is the latest YouTube video. If you haven't already, feel free to check that one out. Appreciate the support. Right. We will go and support Mr. Malone for his subathon. Day 9 already. That's crazy. Man is making money. I respect it. Alright. Send you off to Mr. Malone. Send him some love. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Test out the Porsche, see how that goes. And then GT4s at Le Mans, which will be something slightly different. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Enjoy the rest of your nights, and I will catch you tomorrow.